A nozzle is missing here. And here, 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 here. The corresponding parts are also missing. Then this video will be fixed. This is the one that was made in the 1950s. Tonka fire truck model that can spray water. And this one is doing it, performing disassembly work. It's the god of repair. Review of reconstructed song. The history of the company Tonka. We talked a long time ago. Also learned he made his early living by making garden tools. Like a shovel, climb or something. It's not big, but it can keep going. Until a chance. They come from a family. The defunct metal toy manufacturer acquired a set of molds for truck toys. I just wanted to take advantage of the off-season to do a side business. Just got out of hand. During the Christmas season that year, they used this mold set, produced a batch of dump truck models. The main body is made of heavy steel plate to spray bright red or yellow. I didn't expect that this batch of toys has already hit the shelves. It will be sold out soon. We're in short supply. It also attracted a lot of orders from the next week, but most importantly, they find that children's money is really easy to earn. The profits from this batch of toys is a lot higher than the dissolution tools. Just like Chin Shi Wang taking the elevator to win. At the same time, such a metalworking pretty good at it. The price is right. So the company decided, gradually give up the original gardening tool business, a comprehensive shift towards the production of metal toys, and named after the local Tongang Lake. From then on, he embarked on the road of the king of truck toys. So how did the past card fall from peak to trough? This is now. We'll talk about that later. After all, now the reconstruction has completed the overall disassembly work. Let's go to the repair link. The first step to rebuild the song will be by spraying. To degassing these parts. Treatment of rust removal. So the spray used here, he is Zhonggang region. Did you guess right? After the sandblasting is completed, for the corners, these are not good for sandblasting. Had to use neutral deodorant last time. Evil Guide Rust Removal. This neutral water-based rust remover. In addition to having good rust removal ability. And here's the thing. It doesn't need to be like other garlic rust removers. After the rust is removed, it has to be neutralized with baking soda. Just rinse it with water. So that cleans up the rust. Next comes the correction part. From the interval, we'll pass the means of the object. To take these distorted parts. Correct it all back. After completing the correction work, the next step is to spray a layer on the whole. Primer powder. Next, spray a little moisture. This layer can then be coated with wet sandpaper. Polish regularly. Compared to ordinary paint films, the thickness of the powder-sprayed paint film will be thicker. Usually can reach 60 to 120 microns. After we have been comprehensively polished and regular, it can be used to fill those smaller scratches. As for those larger scratches and uneven places, it has to be filled with this cold charcoal agent. Then cold carbon agent. Compared to ordinary atomic ashes or inverse particles, it will have higher strength after drying and curing, capable of supporting a range of machining, such as punching and grinding, cutting, etc. And here after drying and curing, it needs to be polished again. After the loss is completed, the next step is to spray the primer and top coat. The primer is the same as before, and the top coat, you choose this red for fire engines. So in addition to these red body parts, other smaller parts, it will be sprayed with silver Duke powder. The next step is to deal with these deformations. Serious aluminum, anti-skid pedal. After the correction is completed, they use electric membranes to process them. Comprehensive cleaning. And then look at these fractures. You need to use a low-temperature aluminum electrode to weld it. Fixed order. The working temperature of the welding rod is about 380420. Melting point of in situ aluminum 660 belongs to the principle of a front welding. Of course, after the welding is complete, you have to polish the rules. Shape the original square for it. After finishing this part, the following will be polished. To match all the squares, polish the non-slip pedal again. What about aluminum? No additional protection is required. When it is exposed to the air, a layer will form on the surface, thin aluminum protective film, to isolate external erosion. And then you see these two deformations. A rusty axle, cut from the past. Yes, choose to use this one with a diameter of 3/6 steel rod. Come and make a question. And then finally to the front of the car. These plastic parts of the headlight. Then all the parts are processed. As for those missing, and some parts that cannot be handled, Reconstruction Brother is also through superpowers. Some second-hand replacements. Among them are new hubcaps, new tires, new doors, new meter, new hose, new taillights, new vigilance, new warning light, new sticker, new splicing hose, new headlights, and new ladders. When all the parts are ready. And that brings us to the final assembly. So for the assembly of such a toy model, although a bit cumbersome, but not too difficult, let's continue to talk about the company Tonka. More than 20 years after the transition, Tonka has always adhered to an iron law that can be played and carried, and that's exactly what happened. Those bodies stamped out of steel plates. Hard track is okay. Use it as a cutting board. The paint is also quite strong. Ordinary triangular cat kung fu can't scratch at all. The functional details are even more involved in flight. For example, the tipping bucket of the dump truck can really be delivered. And the fire truck that was repaired here, except for ladders and water pipes. He can even spray water. For children, it's not even a toy. This is their first experimental platform in life. Now, in the 1960s, Tonka's truck toys. It has been sold to more than 100 countries around the world. And as early as 60 years ago, Tonka. I already know the routine of joint marketing. They are respectively with well-known construction companies in the industry. Oil companies have created a number of joint special funds in order to expand their influence in the industry. It can be said that the pass card at this time, as their ads suggest, Tonka Civil Circle is the true king of truck toys. Unfortunately, this crown is still a bit heavy. In the 70s, two global oil crises, like for the manufacturing industry at the time. 2 bricks on the forehead. Steel paint. Transportation prices have increased across Hong Kong, the board. Taiwan. Japanese plastic toys are also coming like an army. Relying on lightweight and cheap, there are many tricks to seize the market share of many pass cards to further reduce costs. Tonka gritted his teeth and decided to give up years of persistence. They're starting to play plastic. From gradual replacement of small pieces to the full production of all plastic low-age series. Although this has reduced costs, it increases security. But this knife comes down. The exquisite little white that was originally durable starts to waver. This also hurt the hearts of many veteran players. And they were fed up with the macaroni. Trying to enter the field of assembled toys. Even tried video game merchandise. But these transitions failed to support Tonka's second thigh. By 1991, in intense competition, under the double blow of financial pressure, Tonka was acquired by Hazy Bao. This is a completely younger age. The route to plasticization. And that used to make elephants. The steel truck toy that stood up to shoot the advertisement slowly entered the hearts of many people. In the collection cabinet, now back to the end of the video, install these accessories. And this one is produced in a model of a Tonka fire truck from the 1950s. The repair is officially completed. Let's take a look again. Comparison of appearance before and after repair. After the repair is complete, this effect is really wow. If you have a good quality, produced in the last century, 5 toy models from the 1970s and 1970s, they can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's it for this Issues Fixed video. Thanks for watching. Hibiscus and time go by very fast. I want to say goodbye to everyone. Again, thank you all for coming to Max's Richest Man Realm. See you. Last year, the Tonka Toy Company ran a commercial to parents about broken toys. And the children told their parents, how their toys got broken. One said an elephant stepped on it. We wondered what would happen. If an elephant stepped on a Tonka toy,